was going to do a full tutorial for you guys, but this sleepy head right here, she just was knocked out like a light. So unfortunately, I was unable to film me redoing this front, but it is simple cornrows. I did 4 in the middle. If you've seen any of my other braided ponytails, you guys know that I put 4 in the middle and then I braid around in the perimeter. The design is basically straight into the ponytail and then like, I want to say a peekaboo in the back of like bam, some flavor. So right here you see me just braiding down the braids. I literally just parted her hair, braided her natural hair in a cornrow, and then right before the cornrow was over, I fed in some expressions hair. And I just fed it in to the length that we desire, which is past her butt, because she's going to have a top knot, which you'll see at the end. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe. Make sure you like and comment if you like this hairstyle. We're going to try this hairstyle. If you want me to do this hairstyle over and show how I did the front, let me know in the comments. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just braiding it all down. I didn't braid all of the braids down just because it would have took more time. I literally just did the cornrow, feed it in a couple pieces of hair, and then I was like, I'm going to braid it down. So I'm braiding all of these down before I start working on the back. When I tell you this ponytail turned out so cute, y'all just stay tuned because baby, now I'm doing the design in the back. It's a zigzag braid. It's actually going to be like zigzag cornrow. And all I'm doing is I use the Pure Neat Braid braiding gel that I use. I have everything I used in the comments. No, in the description box below. But I used the Pure Neat Braid. I molded this part down and now I am doing the design. I'm going to show out how I part this out as well. But as you can see, I am just braiding her natural hair. If your client hair is 3 inches, I still probably wouldn't add it I will only add extension hair only if the hair is super fine or thin, on the thinner side. But with her hair, I just braided her natural hair up until I get way past, like, till her natural hair actually gets smaller, which will be off the scalp, because I don't want no big thick braids in the back. Once it got a little smaller, I started feeding in the expression hair. So for the most part, this is all of her hair that is braided throughout this entire braid. And you'll see me stop and then I'll finish these later. But now I'm showing you guys the other side, how I part it off. As you guys know, I use the Pure Neat Braid. Like, I just love this braiding gel. I don't like to put too much sometimes, only because it can make the hair really stiff. But when trying to make sure no flyaways and all that stuff and make sure it's molded into the design, I do like to use a generous amount. So you can tell her hair isn't stiff, so that means I haven't used a lot. It's mostly more so at the base of her hair, like on her scalp, where I use the product. So I was going to do a zigzag braid, then 3 straight back braids, and zigzag braid and straight pattern. But because she's pregnant and she's at the finish line, guys, holding her head down or moving forward was just too uncomfortable. Like, she was really pushing through. So yeah, so next time, if y'all want to see a design like that, also comment below and I'll get that content out to you. I'll probably do it on my other model, aka daughter, and you guys can see how that looks. I also want to say that with this ponytail, you want to make sure that you have a top, like you have it positioned more at the top, because if you have it in the middle, it won't be as high and give that top knot look, if that makes sense. You'll see at the end, if her ponytail was further down, the outcome wouldn't have been what it was. Her bun ponytail is just sitting right at the top of her head. So I just wanted to make that clear. And as you see, I'm just pulling out her little baby hairs in the back. And now I'm showing you guys how I did the zigzag braid. I'm going the opposite direction of the braid you see closer to the left. Because her hair texture is more on the 3A side, I will say this hairstyle will last about 2 weeks. As far as if you're maintaining it right, like with a scarf, not a bonnet, a scarf wrapped around it every night and a shower cap and not getting it wet, it should last about 2 weeks, maybe 2.5, give or take. With 4A hair, I know for a fact this hairstyle can last longer than that. With the proper care and maintenance, probably like an extra week. So yeah, make sure if you're doing this hairstyle, you have also night routine and bathing, showering products. You want to make sure you have the right things to maintain your hairstyle. It's just not always about the styling. It's a lot of people think, oh, the braids didn't last because of the braider. No, if you're not maintaining it at home, it is not going to last. So make sure you have all the products and moisturize your scalp and all those good things and take it out. Like I said, if you have 4A, I would say about 3 weeks. If you got 3A, 2 like or less, it'll probably last about 2 weeks, give or take, depending on how quickly your hair fuzz up after so long. I did spray some spritz on the back of her head just to make sure it doesn't fluff up, because like I said, she has a looser natural curl texture. But this is definitely the perfect hairstyle if you're balling on a budget and you can do it yourself, or even like a family member. I'm sure ponytails don't run that high, but this hairstyle, literally, if I had to just go based upon products, it probably was about maybe like $10, not even, or less. It probably was like $5, because you only need 1 pack of expressions, and that comes with 3 bundles in it, and that was enough to create this hairstyle. The rest of it was her hair and my hands doing the magic. And of course, you know, if I add in braiding gel, then yeah, maybe I'll say give or take 10. Well, the braiding gel that I get is $20, so I would say about $25. But if you already got braiding gel and all that good stuff, a good holding gel to braid with, I would say this hairstyle was under $5. I did want to come on here and show you guys how I feed in the hair once the braid gets smaller, because as you know, it's really thick, and you see I'm about to start feeding in the expressions hair. Like I told you guys, I don't want this braid super thick leading into the other braids. So you see I added it right at the tip of her actual natural hair. And now I'm oiling her scalp. You know, make sure you oil your scalp after you get your freshly done braids. Keep it, it'll have it shiny and nice and moisturized. Again, all the products that I'm using are in my description, and you guys can click on it and order from there. Also, look at your girl merch. I designed some cute merch. Y'all go ahead and cop you some merch. Now she doing her baby hairs. Do y'all know that she cut her hairs in the front? I was like, girl, it is not that deep. She was like, yes, the baby hairs make the hairstyle. So here's the look of it, finished without being in a knot. I'm going to come in and show you guys it in a knot. I just wanted to show you guys like the finished product if you want to wear it down without it being in a top knot, which I'm sure she will do, but y'all see it's really long. Now she trying to be all funny, like, because I told her, run your hands too, you know, get the girls a little zoos. Look at her. She can't even get her pregnant and all. She can't even get her life together. We was having a good time. Just wanted to show y'all a little bit of behind the scenes. She was so geek. She was like, this is my labor and delivery hair. So yes, you know, I had to get her together. I can't have my daughter going into labor looking and feeling, you know, crazy. Especially having this girl that she about to have. I want her to look cute, feel cute, and have a cute baby. So now you see me wrapping the top knot, and I am just twisting as I turn, and I'm just slowly going. I'm twisting as I turn around, and that's pretty much how you do it. You can either sew this down, or you can secure it with bobby pins like you're about to see me do, and rubber bands. But yeah, you just want to wrap it all the way around. And I did dip the ends of these braids in boiling hot water just so it'll be straight ends, not looking ratty. And now you see me adding in the rubber bands. You guys, this is such a vibe. I love looking at my work. But yeah, see, I'm adding in the rubber bands, and then I'm gonna add in, you see how she be touching and disrespecting, you see what I'm saying? She's touching all over. I'm like, move your hands. But I'm just adding in the bobby pins. I'm not going to lie. Your girl was on the struggle bus right there trying to get it to go in between the braids. But it's going. And I'm just pushing in and upward. You see, I'm trying to find a good way to cushion it up. And I'm just playing with it. You do want to fluff out the knot, which I did off camera. I might have did it on camera. But I know she was like, fluff up this knot. And I was like, okay, girl. And you see I'm just pushing it upward just so it'll last. You can make whatever type of bun you want to make. She wanted like a top knot one. That's a little messy. You see I pulled some out so the braids look a little loose. And this is the finished product. You guys, thumbs up this video. Send in some super thanks. Thanks again for watching. If you want to know about some other super cute updos, click it here. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace and hair grease.